Welcome everybody to the conference call. This is the Show Me the Money call. We have an exciting call for you. We are so glad and so honored to have you on the call with us. Whether you're a 10 family member or whether you're a guest, you're definitely in the right place at the right time, and you're going to hear why in just a second. But what I want to do is I want to introduce this gentleman who he has an extensive background in the industry, over 15 years. He's built huge organizations. We're talking about 10,000 plus. He's broke numerous records. He served as national marketing director for a company with over 60,000 reps. That is nothing to sneeze at. He's a consultant with several MLM companies. He's done trainings with some amazing leaders. Let me tell you, he knows what he's doing. So you're in the right place at the right time. The information that you're going to get, it is absolutely life-changing. So without further ado, I want to bring to the line Mr. T. Mr. T, are you out there?
Yes, I am, Nikisha. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Take it away.
All right, folks, let's get this show on the road. Get your popcorn ready because we have an exciting call lined up tonight. We have Miss Marvy Wright from Detroit, Michigan, who is simply on fire. I talked to her today, and she's like, Mr. T, we not only have one TTP going on, we got two. And got some exciting things she's going to share with us tonight. And, of course, we have the Razzle Dazzle Brazzles. I believe Dr. Reginald is going to be holding it down tonight. Can't wait to hear from him. And also the one and only Nikisha from California, who just introduced me. She will be breaking down the product, and I'll show you guys the money here in a little bit. But, folks, for you brand new people, because I know we have people on the line for the first time tonight, and that is so exciting. You know, I always encourage everyone, if you're not at a TPP on a Tuesday or a Thursday, you need to be on this call, and you need to bring your guests with you. So I want to welcome all of our guests again. Folks, this is not a startup company. Team Efforts International is an 11-year-old company. We have two divisions. Our first division is My Video Talk. It's a technology division. That division has been in existence for over 10 years, folks. We're in over 70 countries. We have close to 20 millionaires, and we have close to 500,000 representatives with that division alone. So 10 years, never missed a beat. Checks always going out on time, sometimes early, and debt-free company. So Mel and Amy have done a fantastic job with a technology division. And, folks, if you know anything about technology, it's always changing. I mean, tomorrow it can change. And so for them to be competitive in that industry says a whole lot. And then on February the 8th, we launched this amazing new division called Team Effort Network. And now we have 5 amazing sprays that are simply changing people's lives. And what I want to do right now is turn it back over to my friend out of California who's doing such a great job being a leader out there, just new to this industry, but, again, operating like she's been around for 10 years. And Nikisha, I've heard so many compliments about how you present the products. Why don't you come to the line and share with us a few highlights about our 5 amazing sprays?
Absolutely, and every time I hear that, it makes me giggle. You know, it's absolutely a pleasure and an honor to be able to do this because, Mr. T, my friend, what we have here is very revolutionary, and it's life-changing, and those are some pretty heavy statements to make, and we can make those statements because we've seen this happen before their eyes. Make no mistake, we are making history because we're sharing the hope-inspiring news about what intraoral nutritional sprays have done and continue to do for people we've all been reaching out to. And when I say we've been reaching out to people, I mean, my goodness, we've been pushing these sprays because we realize that 7+ billion people on the planet need what we have. We're talking about a delivery method for all natural ingredients and one that is the most convenient, fast, and effective way to get preventative nutrition. And that's just it right there. It's just a matter of time before these vitamin and nutritional sprays reach every medicine cabinet on the planet. Why? Because they must, okay? And I'm going to tell you, Just a few reasons why. The absorption rate of intraoral sprays, they dwarf every other method you're currently using or know of. Anybody that you know who has an illness or condition and they have pills, your health juices, gel capsules, those painful injections that people have to get, periodically, if not weekly, monthly, and those patches. This is because our sprays deliver 98 to 100% absorption. When you spray those nutrients into your cheek, because the cheek mimics the action of a sponge and it soaks up the highest quality natural ingredients that our sprays give you. I'm also pleased to note that our sprays contain no binders or fillers, and I think that's fabulous. They give you just nutrition. We have 5 of these Paramount products, and more are on the way, so I hear. First, I wanted to just mention here that it is no coincidence that we have these life-changing sprays in our hands right now. The whole world needs them, as I said before. Our first product, Cell Energy, contains the number 1 and number 2 most important molecules your body needs to have and maintain a healthy immune system: glutathione and alpha-lipoic acid. It also contains resveratrol, a naturally occurring anti-aging component found in the skin of red grapes that protects your cells against stress. This is what Cell Energy is and just what it does. Now, we all know, we've heard, the news stories circulating about Ebola. Listen, you have to protect your immune system. You have to shore it up. You have to put nutrients and vitamins in you so that your body can fight off these things that are constantly attacking your system. Okay, and actually, our Cell Energy Controller spray alone, it represents the historical shift in health technology since never before has there been nutrition for your very cells in spray form. Melanie and Jill, our dynamic and paramount ownership team, made it happen. Blessed with foresight, wisdom, and sheer compassion, they persevered and they succeeded at delivering these sprays right to the market. Just another note about our sprays. They are all game changers, completely leveling the field for people from all walks of life, including rich folk, to get health results previously almost exclusive to the super wealthy. Now, our second spray, our D-Power. Okay, this is my beloved spray. It was absolutely life-changing for me and a whole lot of other folks. It contains vitamin 3, also known as the sunshine vitamin, and vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant. D vitamins are widely needed throughout the body since most of our cells contain D receptors. Okay, so it's not just for absorption of calcium as previously thought. One scientist, they continue to dig and dig. They keep finding these things out. And you go, oh, well, I guess that's pretty important. Well, yeah, it is. You have to put this D nutrition in. Vitamin D is very important. You spray that D power 5 times a day, and you've got your D. Bam, you got convenience. It's fast. You can take it with you wherever you go. I put mine in my purse. It's so convenient. And on top of that, you have a phenomenal value in your hands. We're talking about 50 days, 50 days of preventative nutrition with that D power. Now, next is our B-Boost spray. It's a great way to grab a safe, natural, and sustained boost. It kicks those energy drinks to the curb. Nobody should ever touch another energy drink because, listen, with that sustained boost that you get throughout your day, you're also taking care of your vital organs, okay? And you're also putting in B vitamins that are essential for red blood cell formation and for preventing anemia, okay? It contains vitamin D3, B6, and B12. 8 sprays a day of that B-Boost will last you 30 days. Our next product is our Slim by 10. It's a healthy weight loss supplement. It has a phenomenal value attached to it. It contains the number 1 and number 2 appetite-busting ingredients, Carolina fimbriata and Garcinia cambogia. Garcinia cambogia, in addition to that, it actually blocks the fat-making process in your body, which is previously unheard of. Slim by 10 also contains green tea extract and green coffee extract. It's absolutely phenomenal. And this, take a note here. This product does not contain caffeine, okay? It does not give you the jitters. So it's safe, okay? Those those ingredients right there, they help to burn the existing fats. You got a whole lot going on in that one spray, okay? And it's absolutely phenomenal value. It kicks every other product to the curb. And I can tell you these products are patented. So you're getting a really powerful product when you buy these 10 sprays. Our next spray, it's a fact of life that your body is in a constant battle to keep toxins at bay. And I always like to say that because that's exactly the dynamic that's going on inside of our bodies. Our Super 10 spray, it's a powerhouse. It gets rid of those toxins in your body, and it addresses things like joint pain, inflammation and swelling, digestive issues, constipation, high cholesterol, allergies, and on and on. It contains 10 superfoods: aloe berry, maki berry, goji berry, acai berry, 5-hydroxytryptophan. It's also known as 5-HTP, astaxanthin, ionic minerals, phosphatidylcholine, phosphatidylserine, and green tea extract. That rounds out, okay, our 5 phenomenal intraoral products. But here I want to stress that we cannot make claims of treatment, prevention, or cures of diseases. But, hey, these products get results. That's why we can't keep them in our hands. They move, and they move fast. We're all scrambling to keep up with our customers because these people aren't going to plunk down their hard-earned money for something that doesn't work. Time after time, I have so many repeat customers because these products work. And that's all I'm going to say about that, Ms. P. I could go on for days about these products because they are absolutely stellar products. They were made for the world. They were made with love and with care. Back to you,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Nikisha, for those that explanation there regarding our sprays. And you are so right. We cannot keep these sprays in stock, I tell you. I just got another text. Mr. T, do you have any more sprays that I can borrow till my new shipment comes in? The answer is no. Boy, I tell you, and it's a good position to be in because most of these other companies that we all work with that we've done before, we probably have products in our garage, our closet, but folks, a testament that our products work and they're effective is that we can barely keep them on hand. Again, thank you so much, Keisha. Folks, what I want to do right now is shift gears out to Detroit, Michigan. I had the pleasure of meeting this young lady in D.C. at the East Coast Regional. We had her on our call, I believe, the week following. I spoke to her today, and she is like, I mean, you can just tell when somebody is just on fire and blazing. And, boy, I tell you, without stealing any of your thunder, Miss Marvie Wright, come to the line and share with us what's going on in Detroit.
Thank you, Mr. T. And yes, I am so excited. 10 sprays are just, it is exploding here in the Michigan area, and it is running off, and we are running behind it, trying to keep up with what is going on here. I want to really start out by telling you my own personal testimony, how I got introduced to the sprays. I received the sprays from a friend of mine, Deborah Benson, out of Ohio. She just was like, just try this. Didn't really have a lot of information, didn't know. She didn't even get a chance to do any presentation with me. She was just like, try this spray. So I started off with just the D-Boost and the Slim. I had been having trouble with my joints and my legs. I used to struggle with going up and down the steps. I would have to take the steps like a little baby, 2 feet at a time, and just I went to doctor after doctor, specialist after specialist. They really couldn't find out what was wrong with me. So this was something I was just living with. After spraying the D-Boost for only 3 days, I woke up in the morning and ran down the steps. I turned around and looked at my steps like, did I just run down the steps? And it was true. I did. I ran down the steps. And I want to say something. I got an update from that. Last night, I want you to know I did a stair challenge with one of my girlfriends, and I ran up and down the steps 4 times in a row, and I beat her on a stair challenge. And that is all a result of these 10 vitamin sprays. So what I did immediately, I called my girlfriend and was like, whatever this is, I want in, only because I wanted to be able to share the health benefits with others. I wasn't even aware of how much money could be made off this organization. So she brought me in. I got on all the sprays, some of the other results that I've been having. sleeping well. I have a lot more energy, a better mood. From the slim, I lost 7 pounds in 1 week. I want to pause right there and tell you another little testimony of a friend of mine. She was recently on the Dr. Oz show for losing weight. Dr. Oz assigned her a nutrition, a mentor, all of these things. She called me and she said, Marvy, between me and you, I'm really still struggling. Can you help me? I sent her Slim. She bought 2 bottles. That's how desperate she was. She called me back. She said, let me tell you something. With the nutritionist, with all the advice, the television exposure, I would not be able to lose weight without this Slim. This Slim is craving my appetite for sweets. It is cutting down on my appetite. I am able to do this. She's going to go back on the Dr. Oz show for a follow-up story, but we are proud that she is using the Slim spray for her testimony. That's just one thing. So I am new in this business. I've only been in it since August. I have not. I've been in a lot of network marketing organizations, but I've never made money. So I was really negative towards it. Like some of you may be hearing me on this phone saying, I can't stand it. It's just a bunch of hype. People get excited. You get in and you don't make any money. That is not the case with this company. I am already making money 2 ways. So excited about it. We had our first TCC, our tasting party last week. We only had 6 people there. We signed up 2 people. Everybody at the party bought products. I was so encouraged and motivated how they responded to the presentation, how they responded to the product. We're growing here. We're having it, another one on this week, twice. We're having it. That's how fast it is growing. I was telling someone today, if you don't hurry up and get in this company, you cannot get in on the ground floor because the ground floor leaves so quickly. You are already a few levels. I told a few people when I first came in, they're calling me back now. You are already a few levels under me now because that's how fast it's growing. So I encourage you not to hesitate, but to use some urgency. One more thing I want to say before I turn it back over. There was a nurse at the TT party last week, and I was really proud that she was co-signing what we were saying about vitamins. She was co-signing on what we were saying about glutathione and saying that she uses it with cancer patients and really being able to testify from a medical perspective of what the ingredients in our products are doing. What I love about 10 sprays is you don't have to sell it. All you have to do is share it. The spray works, and the sprays are revolutionary. So with that, this is an easy win-win situation. I'm so excited. I am on my way to the top. I will see all of y'all there. Thank you, Mr. D. That's you.
All right. Marvy Wright, Detroit, folks, give it up for her. Marvy, thank you so much. Man, I can feel the fire through the phone. You know, and I tell you, your first TTP, you had 6 people there, but you had 2 sign up. That's 33%. Can you imagine what's getting ready to happen if you follow that same model this week and next week? And I know you got people that signing up over the phone and other different ways, so keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. All right. Man, folks, I tell you, we're getting testimonies like that all the time, left and right, and Mark, you said it right. Pretty soon it ain't going to be ground floor. You know, you're going to have to come in on the 10th floor or the 12th floor. Because even tonight, I have a gentleman I'm supposed to get with tonight, and we're supposed to be plugging in a few applications tonight for a few leaders. Folks, this thing is on fire. And what I want to do now is talk a little bit about our amazing compensation plan. There's 10 ways to get paid, and I'm just going to highlight a few of them. The first one I like to highlight is the retail portion, because I've been in this industry for over 15 years, and most of that time it's been with nutritional companies. And they always say, well, hey, you can make money reselling this and retailing this to friends and family. Folks, I ain't never made no money retailing none of those products. Here, I'm being forced to make money. And I promise you, I have friends, I have family putting money in my bank account and telling me whenever your sprays show up, you mail them out to me. And we're having stories like that all the time, folks. This is real. And you can make a lot of money with the retail portion. We have people, again, we're not making any income claims, and everybody is different, but we have people, no experience in network marketing, making $1,000, $2,000, up to $10,000 a month retailing our sprays. Yes, indeed. So don't sleep on the retail portion of our compensation plan. It's the best I've ever experienced. Then we have our Fast Start bonuses. For every diamond pack that comes into the business, you'll earn $50. We have our Team Builder bonus. Folks, once you sponsor one on your left, one on your right, you then qualify for a $25 down to infinity coded bonus for any diamond pack that comes in your organization. And then we have our executive leadership bonus. Once you sponsor two who find two, you then qualify for a one-time $100 executive bonus. And right now we have an executive founding bonus going on right now, folks. If you find two executives, one on your left and one on your right, before the month is out, and I tell you, we have some people who will do that, who are coming in tonight or tomorrow, who are going to find their executives before the month is out. You're going to get that $100 bonus, but you're going to get another $1,000 on top of all of the other commissions. So that's an amazing bonus there. Mel and Amy brought it back one more time. Next up, we have our weekly team commissions, folks. Once you bring in 4 people on your left and 2 on the right, whether you sponsor them or not, and it can be left, right, or right, left, 4 and 2. For every 4 and 2 diamond pack combination down to infinity, you're going to earn 150, 150, 150. And we got people making 150, 300, 600, $1,000, $2,000 a week with this bonus. And you can actually earn up to $5,000 a day, $35,000 a week with our weekly team commissions. Then we have our monthly residual because, folks, it's one thing to make that fast upfront money, but then the beautiful thing that we have here is our residual component of our comp plan. And you can earn up to $150,000 with our residual compensation structure. And we have people in our sister division just blowing out this $150,000 like it's nothing. So you can imagine what's getting ready to happen here with a consumable product that's changing people's lives. And we're only in 5 countries right now. And then we have the top car qualifying program in the country, folks. This, to me, is the easiest car qualifying program. And the reason why I say that is with 75 people in your organization, whether you sponsor them or not. And that's 50 people on one side purchasing the Diamond Pack auto ship. And then if you had 25 on the other leg, buying the Diamond Pack auto ship, folks, that's 150 points. 50 on one side and 100 on the other. Folks, you have a $600 car payment for a Mercedes, Tesla, or BMW of your choice with 75 people on your team. And all you had to do was sponsor 2. Are you kidding me? And then we have the 1-star, 2-star, 5-star, 10-star bonuses, folks. There's money everywhere here with 10, and that's why we have the brand new people, the people with no experience, making money right out of the gate. What I want to do now is turn it over to another good friend of mine. These people I have tremendous amount of respect for. They've had a lot of success in this industry and built groups of over 10,000 or more. I know they were in the financial sector and making a lot of money over there, and so appreciate their leadership and what they're bringing to the table. And that's none other than the Razzle Dazzle Brazzles from Houston, Texas. Doc, I'm going to let you guys take it away.
All right, thank you very much. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, loud and clear.
Great. I tell you, Mr. T, I just really appreciate your leadership. I just wanted to give you your kudos because you have really been a tremendous support group. And really, and the people that are on these calls, I tell you, for the sake of the new people as well as the people that are already in this business, every time I hear these calls, I get more and more excited because, what I want to touch on is basically the timing. A lot of you may not know the importance of timing. And then, of course, we've been, like Mr. T told you, we've built large organizations in the financial industry sector. And, of course, finance is important, but health and wealth is very, very important. Because I always told, I used to tell people, I said, you know what, you can't push a wheelchair in the sand. And that's something that I want y'all to just think about. But the timing, let's talk about the timing. We got 1/7 or 1.5 trillion of the U.S. economy today is devoted to the healthcare business. What Paul Zane Pilsner refers to is the sickness industry. And this was predicted several years ago. It said by the year 2010, an additional $1 trillion of the economy will be devoted to products and services that keep us healthy. Now, think about that. Products that make us look or feel better, slow down the effects of aging, and prevent diseases from developing altogether. We have those products. You hear some of the testimonies. I mean, and some of them is just still hard for us to believe. We know we've experienced it just with my wife with fibromyalgia. And I'm going to tell you something. The implications of the shift to proactive wellness are far-reaching, from health to beauty to food to medicine. Now, let's talk about what's happened in the past. In 1908, Henry Ford's Model T launched the trillion-dollar automobile industry. Now, let's move a little bit forward. In 1981, IBM PC launched the trillion-dollar personal computer industry. Those of you who may not be familiar with, but Bill Gates invited several of his friends to his home to share his vision, to share what he was going to do. Only 2 took advantage of it. They're billionaires today. One of them, as a matter of fact, brought the Clippers here recently, purchased the whole team. So timing, what they did, they saw his vision, and this is a paradigm shift from pills to juices to all other types of delivery systems to displays. You already heard about the 98% absorption rate. Now, the computers industry grew so fast that PC sales surpassed U.S. auto sales in only 10 years. Now, let's move forward. The trillion-dollar industry of the 21st century has arrived, and it promises to similarly revolutionize our lives and offer entrepreneurs and investors the opportunity to amass great fortunes. And this is from Paul Zane Pilsner. He actually consults with presidents, ambassadors, of leaders of companies. So this is coming from him. The next big thing is the wellness industry. And let me just tell you some statistics that we recently pulled up on the internet. In 2012, we looked at we were just curious to look at the top income earners in network marketing. What kind of industry were these people in? And guess what? Health and wellness. 90% of them, the top income earners in health and wellness. So is timing important? Let's look at it. We talked about Bill Gates. We talked about these other companies. They have several 100,000, 500,000. Most of these companies have over probably 1 million, some 500,000 people in their company. We're talking about a company with maybe 4,000 representatives. So are we in the right place at the right time? I want you to think about that, number one. Now, let's talk about why we're on this call. Why are you here? Why? Think about it. We all want a piece of the American dream. Many of us have stopped believing, stopped dreaming, stopped even thinking that we can have that car that we always dreamed of, live in that house on the lake, be able to take our families, on cruises, or, just do something for our parents, or donate to charity, perhaps make $100,000 a year, 6-figure income. We all have at one time lived that dream. But what happened? Just ask yourself, what really happened? The reality, did you get a reality check? Many of us have. Many of us stopped believing. We stopped dreaming. We start listening to noisy negatives. I always share this with you. What if, Thomas Edison, Benjamin Franklin, Barack Obama, uh, people like that stopped dreaming. What if they stopped dreaming? What would have happened today with their dreams? What we're talking about is being able to get rid of that financial cancer. Many of us, the physical cancer, it sometimes sneaks up on you and you don't even know it until it's too late. But I tell you what, I guarantee you know when you're broke financially, because every time you look at that bank account and you look at that. And another thing, social insecurity. If you're dependent on social insecurity, I can tell you some stories about that. But look at your statement that you get. Many of you that get these statements, and can you make it off of 40, 50, 60% of the income that you couldn't even make it off of 110%? What we're talking about is being able to change your life. What we're talking about is being able to dream again. What we're talking about is being able to win with 10. We want everybody on this call to join the NBA. And I'm not talking about the National Basketball Association. I'm talking about never being broke again. Just think about it, waking up, whether you get out of your bed or not, having several $1,000s come in just for, let's say, 1 year of hard work. 1 year. Mr. T talked about it. He shared with you. I mean, even a couple of $1,000s coming in, $500 would make a difference to save somebody from filing bankruptcy today. Somebody right now is thinking about killing themselves because their finances. And somebody's out there that's going through diabetes, about to get limbs cut, and still at the same time, are faced through numerous challenges in their health. We have the product. We have the company. There's no compensation plan like this. Those 100 millionaires, top income earners, can't compete. The products or the compensation. So last but least, I just leave you with this, before I turn the call over back to Mr. T. Again, I always say, like a well-defined dream, well-defined goals work like magnets. So it does take you to set a goal. It takes you to take action. They pull you in their direction. The better you define them, the better you describe them, the harder you work on achieving them, the stronger they pull. That's Jim Rohn, 7 Strategies to Wealth and Happiness. Thank you, Mr. T.
Man, thank you, Dr. Reginald. Wow. Just a whole bunch of knowledge that you just dropped on us. And folks, I hope you were taking notes, because what you heard tonight is literally life-changing. And again, thank you so much, Dr. Reginald. You're talking about the timing. And I'm sitting here and I have my computer up in front of me and I'm taking notes. And I'm just going over, I have about 5 people who have made anywhere from 6 figures to millions of dollars in this industry that are interested in 10 right now. And the number one reason is because of the product and the timing, folks. Please don't sleep on the timing. We are in a special place right now. A year from now, 2 years from now, those of you on this call are going to be like, man, I remember Mr. T when we had that call and you guys were on there, you were talking about timing. Dr. Brown was talking about timing, the products, and people like Marvy Wright. I remember that call, folks. Do not sleep on this opportunity. If you're not a member of our family yet, I strongly encourage you to pull out your credit card and call the person that invited you to this call and have them walk you through the sign-up process and purchase that Diamond Pack, folks. The Diamond Pack is one-time $3.99 plus shipping and tax, and you can join the NBA if you follow our system and you're coachable, folks, because all you need to do is get 2. Let's say you get 2 tonight or before the week is out, and you help get their 2 in the next 30 days, and you help those 4 get their 2 in the next 30 days. And you do that, folks, for 12 months. And we want everyone, when you become a member of this family, to have a minimum commitment of 12 months following the system, folks. But if you do that for 12 months, and I know, folks, some of you are like, Mr. T, only 2 people. I'm just using it for example purposes because we got some people who signed up 10 in their first 30 days. The browsers came in and they signed up 2 in the first, hour that they joined the business. They made a couple phone calls and they ripped and run. So you're going to have that. But just 2, for an example, 2 in your first 30 days, and you follow that for 12 months. Folks, do you understand? When I'm telling you we have an awesome compensation plan, do you know if you follow that simple 2 who get 2 model for 12 months, you would have earned over $125,000 in upfront bonuses in 1 year with our compensation plan. And not only that, you'll be earning over $25,000 and walk away if I showed up to work, if I woke up at 10 o'clock, if I didn't, went to Hawaii for a week or two, $25,000 a month residual walk-away income. Folks, again, if you're brand new, get back with the person that invited you to this call. If you're part of this family, let's take it up a notch, folks. We have 30 days before turkey time. Let's go on a blitz. We have the blitz calls going from 12, 3, 6, and 9 Eastern Standard Time every day, Monday through Friday. We have the morning calls at 11 a.m. If you're a member and you're already a member of 10, you need to be on those 11 a.m. calls. They're power-packed and motivational. And then we have our product calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 Eastern. Folks, we have so many tools for you to take advantage of. Again, I want to thank all of our guests for joining me on the host line to call tonight, as well as all of our brand new people who are listening. Thank you all for joining us. Want you to join us as part of our family, and we'll see you all at the top. Be blessed, and we'll see you all at the tip top. Take care. Good night, everyone. This call is officially over.